Oh, Tashidele. Hello, everyone. So I hope all of you are doing good. And thanks for everyone for allocating your precious time to get together for this very session. So even though the today's this very time is the teaching of Lojong, but then last week from Russia, Anastasia, and I think if I and if I remember correctly, Maria, Russian student, Anastasia, Maria, they express that in today's time there are so many people as well as so many animals who are suffering from chronic diseases, especially like cancer. I think Maria must have witnessed that in Kalmykia in Russia, wherever she is, and she have shared this with Anastasia, and Anastasia approached me very, very compassionately. So yeah, to dedicate prayers for those needy ones. So then I thought, instead of just myself alone praying, which I try my best to do in daily, to dedicate merits and prayers and practices for all being, but especially for those who are in most need of prayer supports, especially those who are currently experiencing diseases, major obstacles, etc. And usually I receive so many requests of prayer dedications, and there are many that who are in tremendous suffering of cancer, stroke, heart diseases. Then there are other complications, etc. So I thought, why not I lead today's session through the Medicine Buddha healing meditation practice, so that individually can able to use this particular text and the meditation for themselves, as well as to dedicate for others who are in needs of the prayers. Whether you are healthy or not, this meditation practice of Medicine Buddha, it is so beneficial for purifications of the past karma, so that it create the causes for the prevention of the future consequences of those karma, to bringing into suffering. So therefore, it is a great prevention of karma, and it is a great purification of past negativities. Then for those who are already experiencing health issues, the Medicine Buddha practice is a great healing to pacify intensity of the suffering, and also it purify the time, the length, the duration, it really bring into shorter time of experience of the suffering. Then also it helps to awaken our wisdom to understand our suffering in different perspective, so that the person has the wisdom way of perceiving the suffering experiences, so that the person do not go through the extensive form of sufferings. You see, so then medicine Buddha practice is not just for health benefit, but also it is beneficial for fulfilling all the wishes that we have spiritually as well as in mundane life. So therefore, um, I thought to lead this meditation session so that individual will have a sense of familiar to use this text and to help ourselves as well as use as a tool to help others. So therefore, in today's practice, I try not to use any of the ritual implements uh, because not everyone have the opportunity to have all the ritual implements, including of vajra, bell, etc., etc. So I simply go through the meditational healing meditation guide, so that way anybody can practice. Whether you have received initiation or not, whether you have all the ritual conducive conditions of those implement or not, as long as that you wish to help yourself and help others, that you can just get into the practice. Then there are so many different versions of medicine Buddha practices. There's an extensive medicine Buddha puja, abbreviated medicine Buddha puja. There's a medicine Buddha sutra to be recited. Then there is sadhana, that which what we're going to use is a very simple, very short but complete and simple, in accordance with the practice related to 7 medicine Buddhas. And there's also even shorter than this practice. There's one very much to do with the single medicine Buddha and focus on the simply recitation of the medicine Buddha mantra. So there are varieties of practices, and I choose this particular text today because most of the students are familiar with the medicine Buddha puja, at least the abbreviated one that we normally perform in different centers. And the long medicine Buddha text is quite extensive, and also it require there are quite a number of preparations, ritual preparations to do that. Then the medicine Buddha Sutra also may be familiar to most of people, which is simply by reciting, then you receive the benefit. Then this short meditation on 7 medicine Buddha, specifically, I find that is so beneficial to engage the practice more of um, uh, guided meditation practice, rather than you know um, rather than require much effort in relating to many rituals. So that is one of the reason. Another reason is I'm using this text, which is actualized by the great enlightened being Ngaon Losang Tempa Gyaltsen. Then, very fortunately, this text is translated by our most precious guru, Gyaltsen Lama Sopa Rinpoche. And not only that, Rinpoche have added or inserted beautiful most complete, most powerful, motivation, as well as a dedication. And there are, notes in between for us to relate to the practice correctly. Uh, uh, that's one of the reasons. Another reason is if we use this text, since Kyabje Lama Sopa Rinpoche is our most precious, guru. So therefore, if we follow and accordingly with the guru's instruction, such as organized in this text, because guru is the nearest to receive blessing in relation to the Buddhas, and Kyabje Lama Sopa Rinpoche himself is inseparable from Guru Medicine Buddha, who is oneness with Guru Medicine Buddha, who is enlightened Guru Medicine Buddha. So therefore, it also become a Guru Yoga practice in relation to Medicine Buddha meditation. So from that reason also, I believe that we will receive extraordinary and most effective benefit, whether you want to heal yourself or whether you want to actualize protection for future sufferings, and to benefit others, to heal others. So due to this reason, I'm going to use this text. So I think the English text is easily have shared by Stephanie, through the FPMD Australia, I think Facebook website, YouTube platform, and also there may be Chinese translations. Those of the people that who are needed Chinese reading, then you refer to Chinese translation, and I think there's also a Russian translations. So I think the text is very much available for everyone. And also I would like to express deepest appreciation for Maria and Anastia to inspire to get into this practice, and also great appreciation to Stephanie that who with the short notice that she have to so swiftly make a new announcement for today's practice, etc. So so greatly appreciated. And I think there are quite a number of patients, especially who are experiencing right now those chronic diseases, also attending live now during our practice. So I just want to say that I have done this morning. I have done the Medicine Buddha, the abbreviated Medicine Buddha Sadhana Puja. So myself very much fully prepared for this meditation to bring as effective as possible for everyone who participate today's practice, but especially for those who are right now going through terminal illness, and wanting this prayer support. So I'm fully committed with full correct preparation to offer this prayer support to all of you. Usually, whenever we do Medicine Buddha practice, since it is from Kriya Tantra, that very beneficial. It's very much a requirement to be vegetarian at least on that day. If possible, at least for about a week or at least a few days before the practice. If you can be vegetarian, then you conduct any form of Medicine Buddha practice. It will be most effective. It's most beneficial. So today I think there may be many people who already have your lunch. Maybe some of you must have non-veg foods, black foods, etc., like such as garlic, onion, meat, alcohol, uh, radish. If you had those kind of black foods, then uh, for today is all right, because for today's practice, very much I am here to offer this healing meditation practice to you all. But in the future, if yourself individually want to conduct this practice, then please do observe at least that day, at least within that 24 hours, try to observe uh, uh, food that is free from meat, as well as those we call the black foods, like that, as I mentioned before. Yeah, and also I think black sesame seed also should be avoided. Mm, yes. So what I'm going to do, I will just read accordingly with the text. I will add only if require a certain elaboration on the different part of the meditation. So otherwise, I will try to read slowly, and everyone do meditation, reflect on those meanings. If you have the text, you can read and reflect on the meaning. If you don't have text, so simply listen to what I read, and try to do the visualizations, um, you know, establishing strong faith and conviction in the practice. Mm. Then those visualizations, try your very best to feel, at least through your concentration, try to feel as if really experiencing as you have visualized them, especially the merit field, the medicine Buddha. When I read through the different names and descriptions of different medicine Buddha, try to not to just simply imagine, but to understand, uh, you know, understand that they are exactly being present, to accomplish your practice. And when we visualize nectars and the light rays and the healing, all those, don't just simply understand as imagining that something is not real. You try to uh, have a conviction that it's really nectars or drive, really light rays are emanate, then reach to you, and it really bring about the cleansing and actualizing of all the benefits. So these are extremely important. There are three major factor whenever we do such meditations to bring impact. Is one is the correct guideline of the meditation, then the another one is the um, mm, the what do you call, the different substance that we use, like such as the right, the correct deity, like in this case is medicine Buddha. Then most important thing, the most important condition is has to be from your side, the sincere, wholehearted faith and conviction uh, towards the ability of the medicine Buddha and the practice of this meditation. So the more the sincere, more the wholehearted reliance, more the conviction you have, the greater the impact that you will receive. So like that. Okay. Okay, at this very moment, those of you that if you are near to your kitchen, then or your bathroom, if you have eaten black food, then you go and rinse your mouth for today. You just simply go and just rinse your mouth, then come back to this session. So until to give some time for that. So here we just do a few moments of breathing meditation or breathing exercise. So breathe lengthy in and out. Try to breathe all the way up to the navel area. Then when you breathe out until all your chest area and your back, everything is kind of stretched. Uh, then simply place your focus of your concentration, your mind, on the rhythm of the breathing in and out. Okay, so we start with that. Thank you very much. So first, I will read out the benefit of the Medicine Buddha by Gyabchen Lama Sopa Rinpoche. The seven Medicine Buddhas, attainer of bliss, strongly prayed for the temporal and ultimate happiness of yourself and all sentient beings. They vowed that their prayers would be actualized during this degenerated time when the teachings of the Shakyamuni Buddhas in decline. As the Buddha's holy speech is irreversible, you can wholly trust in their power to quickly grant blessing to help all sentient beings in these degenerated times. If you pray to Guru Medicine Buddha, you will quickly accomplish all that you wish. Just hearing the holy name of Guru Medicine Buddha and the sound of his mantra closes the door to rebirth in the suffering lower realms. It is written in the scripture that you should not have a two-pointed mind, doubt, with regards to these benefits. Guru Shakyamuni Buddha said in the sutra entitled Medicine Guru Beams of Lapis Lazuli, Kungabo, do you believe my explanations of the qualities of that Tathagata Medicine Buddha? Kungabo replied to Bhagavan, I do not have a two-pointed mind with regards to the teachings of you, the celibate Bhagavan. Why? Because the actions of the Tathagata's holy body, holy speech, and the holy minds are always pure without a single mistake. Then Guru Shakyamuni Buddha gave this advice, Kungabo, however, whoever hear the holy name of that Tathagata will not fall into evil realm of the suffering transmigratory beings. Therefore, at the time of death, it is excellent to recite. So from here, the earlier one is a conversation between Shakyamuni Buddha and uh, his disciple Kungabo. Now from here, Kyabje Lama Sopa Rinpoche added the benefit. Therefore, at the time of death, it is excellent to recite both Tathagata Medicine Buddha's holy name and his mantra in the ear of dying person. It is extremely beneficial to recite the mantra and blow it upon meat that you are eating, even in case if you are eating meat, or even on the old bones or the dead bodies of the animal or human. This is how you can, help other beings. This action purifies the karmic obscurations of those sentient beings. It can cause someone who has been reborn in the suffering lower realms to immediately pass away and be reborn in the pure realm or among happy transmigrators. So if you recite Medicine Buddha mantra, Medicine Buddha practices, including like these meditations, when you dedicate to someone who passed away, if in case they were born in the three lower realms like hell realm, etc., immediately, from there they transfer their rebirth to higher realm, like such as human, God, demigod, or pure land, like that. At the very least, it will shorten the duration of their suffering in the lower realms. It is excellent if this is done with the bodhichitta, renouncing self and cherishing others. So it's always most beneficial to do with altruistic intention. Also, by reciting this mantra, you will greatly enhance the power of the medicine that you are taking or giving to others. So I think many of us, of course, all of us eat meat, eat food and drink liquid like water. Then on top of that, there are many people who's eating, medicines for their health and then supplements. So this practice, it is so beneficial to integrate, so that our medicine become most effective for the cure, and as well as it helps to purify any side effects, like that. So this can be done as follows. Visualize the medicine in the bowl in front of you, and above it, there's a mundis. So you visualize the medicine in the bowl in front of you, and above the medicine, there's a mundis. Very bright, very soothing, kind of like a round, big moon, settled there. Standing on the mundis is the blue syllable Om. So then on top of the mundis, right in the center, there's a syllable Om. If any kind of letter would be fine, but if you don't understand any of the letter, just simply know the syllable Om in the kind of blue, kind of light form, and you regard that as a syllable Om. That syllable Om surrounded by the syllable of Medicine Buddha mantra in the clockwise direction. So then you surround around the medicine, surround around the syllable Om, Taya Tha Om Begaze Begaze Ma Begaze Begaze Ranza Samugade Soha, like that. As you recite the mantra, then you recite it. You can recite verbally, or you can recite mental recitation. Reading the mantra, which is around the syllable Om, on top of mundis, which is on top of your medicine bowl. You can do that on top of your lunch box. You can do that on top of your drink, like that. As you recite the mantra, nectar follow from all the syllables, observing into the medicine, uh, or drinks or food, like that. The syllable and the moon then dissolve into the medicine. So after, actualizing as much as nectar as possible, then you feel like entire your food or entire your medicine is completely, uh, blessed, or become inseparable from your entirety of the food or the medicine. Then after that, uh, the syllable and the mundis, all dissolve. You see, the nectar follow from the syllable, then observing the medicine. The syllable and the moon then dissolve into the medicine. So all dissolve into medicine. So in our idea, not to feel tangible, or something like very difficult to feel that it can be dissolved, because all are in the energy form. Especially the mantras and the nectars and the light and the Buddhas are all energy form, not like what we carry in blood and bone, physical, like that. So the moment you understand it is dissolving, then you just conclude understanding it become oneness. Then which become extremely powerful and able to cure all physical diseases and afflictions caused by spirit, together with their causes, negative karma, and mental obscuration of sentient being. So you can do that for yourself. You can also do that for others. Let's say if you are taking care of some sick people, or you are cooking a meal and you want to serve for others, you can do this meditation, especially when you are taking care of sick people, when you want to offer medicine to them. You do this meditation, then you offer to them. It could be so beneficial, like that. If you are treating a serious disease such as cancer, visualize that the medicine has the power to cure these particular diseases. The stronger one's faith and the more mantra one recite, the greater will be the power of the medicine. So you see, so here there are a few elements that which is very, very important to make this benefit, really to be most effective. One of them is a strong faith in the meditation, in the practice that Buddha have designed for us, such as the visualizations. Then the another factor is recite the mantra as much as possible. The more you recite, the better. Then also while you're reciting the mantra, to have a focused recitation, concentration. The more the concentration you have on the mantra, either the sound or either the visualization, such as following nectar and the light rays from the mantra while reciting, or focusing on the letter of the mantra, one by one, really clearly viewing them in your concentration. The stronger the concentration is more the powerful, uh, like that. So I will continue reading. All existing phenomena are object of knowing. If something is not an object of knowing for any being, then it does not exist. An example is the horn of a rabbit. All existing phenomena are included in three categories: object of a valid non-deceptive consciousness which are easily recognized, such as vase, plate, rice, flower, and so forth. Objects that are difficult to realize and which require reasoning to do so, such as impermanence and emptiness. Objects that are extremely difficult to realize, such as phenomena that are only object of knowledge of the omniscient mind. For ordinary being, this can only be known through dependence upon scriptural authorities of the Buddha. So therefore, such as to really to understand how, the healing take place in relation to recitation of medicine Buddha mantra, in relation to meditation on the medicine Buddha, how possible it is out of our apprehension, you see. So as Rinpoche mentioned here, which describe in all the scriptures, there are three type of phenomena. So about the benefit that we try to understand from these practices is in the category of the third one, which we need to rely on the omniscience word, who directly precede them, which we don't. So those are the, by learning through the scripture, those benefits, like Buddha have spoken, which I've quoted before, and what Rinpoche have, guided us. So we need to have a complete 100% faith and trust and do the practice with wholeheartedness, is the way that you receive the most effective benefit. The lesser the faith, lesser the conviction, lesser the effect. Since the benefit of doing these sadhanas are extremely difficult to recognize, they therefore belong to the third category. Only through faith in the Buddha's explanation can one realize this benefit. For those who are intellectual but somewhat thick-skulled, this explanation of the benefit and positive karma of doing the medicine Buddha sadhana should not be discarded because it is too extensive for such limited intelligence. If one is unable to accept this, it is better to remain indifferent rather than rejecting outright the profound teachings of the Buddha. Examine and practice this sadhana skillfully. Keep your mind steadily, and you can achieve great benefit for yourself and for others without deceiving yourself. You see? Yeah. So when you do, this practice to benefit someone, whenever you hear someone is sick, someone needed your prayer support, or even when you doubt yourself that you may contract some diseases, you may get into trouble like that, then immediately, without any two-minded, which explained before, without having even a slightest doubt, immediately, 100%, wholeheartedly, rely on medicine Buddha practice, and you just conduct this meditation, conduct this practice, or just simply recite medicine Buddha's mantra, and pray to medicine Buddha. You see, so that way, without any doubt, it will be so effective. If the karma is not definite karma, then no way those conditions that we have accumulated in the past will never ripen into us, and also able to, condition others to not to experience those by offering our protection. You see, even we have a certain definite karma of the past, at least, this practice will help to reduce the intensity, the magnitude of the suffering, and as well as the duration. It will be shorten the durations of the suffering like this. It's so beneficial. Okay, so now I will continue read from the text. The benefit of medicine Buddha mantra. The medicine Buddha mantra encompasses all the Buddhas. This means that when we practice the 7 limb prayers and make offering with the 7 limbs, we receive the same merit as we would if we had made offerings to all the Buddhas. Similarly, when we recite the mantra of medicine Buddha, we collect unbelievable merit just as when we offer the 7 limb practice to medicine Buddha. as we all know, how powerful the practice of the uh, seven limbs of practice. So now, when you relate this practice, in the recitation of medicine Buddha mantra, you receive, inconceivable benefits like that. To recite the medicine Buddha mantra bring inconceivable merit. Manjushri requested the 8 Tathagatas, Guru Shakyamuni Buddha and the 7 medicine Buddha, to reveal a special mantra that would make the prayer uh, the 8 Tathagatas made in the past, prayers to be able to actualize the happiness of sentient being by attaining the path to enlightenment and pacifying various problems, to be able to see all the Buddhas and for all wishes to be quickly realized, to quickly come to pass, especially for those sentient beings born in the time of the five degenerations, who have small merit and who are possessed and overwhelmed by various diseases and spirit harms. You see, so the medicine Buddha's mantra, how medicine Buddha's mantra came into existence, is on the basis of the request made by Manjushri. Then this mantra is spoken, revealed by 8 medicine Buddha, Guru Shakyamuni Buddha and the 7 medicine Buddha. Altogether, 8 medicine Buddha bring about, this medicine Buddha mantra, that much blessing, power it carries. So during that time, all the 8 Tathagatas, Shakyamuni Buddha and the 7 medicine Buddha, in one voice taught the medicine Buddha mantra. So therefore, if you recite the mantra every day, the Buddha and Bodhisattvas will always pay attention to you and they will guide you. Vajapani, owner of the secret, which is owner of the Tantra, and the 4 gardens, 4 gardens, such as Veshavani, etc., will always protect, 4 protectors, always protect and guide you. You see, we especially, those who believe in astrology, then we fear of, clash of, elements, clash of year, month, day, animal sign, etc., etc. All those, can be purified and bring protection by the 4 gardens. Whenever you practice medicine Buddha, you receive that benefit. You see, just simply even reciting medicine Buddha mantra. Then all your negative karma will be pacified and you will never be reborn in the 3 lower realms. You see, so if someone practice medicine Buddha, even just simply recitation of medicine Buddha mantra, and when we are passed away from this world, while we are reciting or while we are remembering of the mantra, or while simply remembering any of the 8 medicine Buddha or all the 8 medicine Buddha, whatever, that will purify us being born in the 3 lower realms. That much symbol, but that much power. Unbelievable, you see. Even just hearing recitations of the name of the 8 Tathagata pacify all diseases and spirit harms. Even spirit harm that arise as a conditions of disease, and all your wishes are fulfilled. You see, so many of the diseases that we experience, including of cancer, are very much, there's a condition of, spirits, spirit, the spirit to the atmosphere, such as land, such as, like all those, such as in 5 elements, then different, the spirit of the different days, so play a major role conditioning to ripen the karma that we committed in the past, causing hurt or harm to others, for us to go through the sufferings, such as sicknesses like cancer, etc. You see, so when you recite medicine Buddha's mantra, all these spirits being pacified. Then your wishes are fulfilled. Your wishes of curing from the disease, your wishes of overcoming suffering from the diseases will be fulfilled. Not only that, we accumulate causes for us to eventually actualize enlightenment. So that much power. This is just a brief explanation of the benefit of the medicine Buddha practice. This practice is especially beneficial if you are helping others, especially if you are doing healing work. It helps you to be more accurate and beneficial in helping others. You will receive much support not only from the 8 Tathagatas, but from the 4 clairvoyants devas as well. These devas can help you to diagnose and understand the right method to heal, as they are associated with the 8 Tathagatas. So you see, so like there are many people, who work in hospices, palliative cares. Then there are also many students. I think in this audience there are many who work in that kind of compassionate works, including the Anastasia, the Maria from Russia. I think Maria, they directly seeing those suffering people, and they really want to engage in helping them. You see, so here, as what the sutra says, and as well as what Rinpoche, Jebje Lama Sopa Rinpoche have emphasized, that when you practice this medicine Buddha, at least the mantra, which is so easy for all of us to recite, and we can recite anywhere, anytime, in any way. There's no discipline, how you should recite medicine Buddha mantra. You can recite while driving, you can recite while sitting on the couch, while watching TV, uh, uh, whenever your mouth is free, you can recite medicine Buddha mantra. You see, whenever your heart, whenever your mind is no need to think other things, you can think of, medicine Buddha. You see, so that way, all your system, become, your being becomes so powerful, so effective. Then especially doctors, those doctors, become so effective to diagnose, correct diagnosis, then able to have the correct wisdom to provide the correct medicine, like that. Then we should do this for our own self also, so that um, even we are experiencing, if we need to go through certain definite karmic experience of past karma, then we diagnose our problem timely, so that we can get timely, cure, like that. And we, it helps to meet right doctor, right medicine, you see, and right environment to care for. You see, all these are so beneficial. Then when we eat medicine, the medicine, become only benefit, not a poison. There are people who eat too much medicine, it harms their body. So uh, you see, so the medicine Buddha practice, even just simply reciting medicine Buddha mantra and thinking of medicine Buddha, really helps to consecrate, entire your senses and entire your being. So with that, even give some blessing to someone, touch your hand to someone's head, it really bring healings. You see, we go for blessing from lamas and our gurus, isn't it? When we go to receive, when we go to pay respect to them, we bow to them. We try to at least touch their feet, or we try to let them, bless our head with their hand. Is because they carry the healing, because they've been living in the practice all the time, accumulating, millions and millions and millions of mantras. And one of those mantra, which is common to all the lamas, all the practitioners, is the medicine Buddha mantra. You see, every free time. You see, so they are fully consecrated, blessed. So the moment they just bless you, you get healing. You see, so then. Uh, like normally, like myself, when people ask for blessing, especially in modern time nowadays, uh, you know people easily get misunderstand, or people sometimes uh, you know uh, yeah, get hallucinate. Then after, initially, we come to receive blessing, but then when their mind get hallucinate, they think that then, like you molest them, so so I'm aware of all this. So usually I don't really touch, when I give blessing, I don't really touch I mean, I don't touch people, I also try my very best not to even handshake. So it is a bit unfortunate, because we all the time, practice, recite so much mantra, do so much retreat, bring so much healing to others, but the world become like that, so degenerated. So what I usually do is, I touch my mala, because the mala is the one that always, with you, and always accumulates so much mantra, so much practice, so, and always bless it, like that, you see. So you touch the mala like that. And sometimes the scarf, at least you hold by your hand, then after you pass to them, and then especially blessing strings, you recite mantra, you rub in your hand, but then you pass to them like that. So usually like this, so uh, so you see, so you can do the same thing, you recite all the time medicine Buddha mantra, you practice medicine Buddha, then um, you see, even you just get near to somebody, that someone get healing, someone get benefits, you see. Or then if you have certain objects that you bless all the time, then you can offer them as a present, like we offer people present, the malas, because before you give the mala, you bless them, you rub, you bless them, then you offer them. It's not just like an ordinary mala, just buy from the shop and give, it is bought from the shop, but then you bless, you see. So you can benefit like that. So therefore, yeah, so it's so beneficial, unbelievable beneficial. You can do that. Especially in the family, that when you have to cook for your family, uh, then when you live in the practice of medicine Buddha, then all the food that you prepare, everything, is a healing for your family, healing for your family like that. So any grocery that you buy for your family, uh, someone as your practitioner, everything become blessing, everything become healing, you see. Mm. So even the clothes that sometimes you have too many clothes you give to other, because of your word, because you are so dedicated practitioner. So when other people receive the clothes, when they wear, they get blessed. You see. So that's why in in Himalayas, in Tibet, you can realize that uh, those from High Lama, even just small piece of their robe, they regard as a relics, just small piece. Even their nails, regard as a relics. You see, even their one tiny hair. You see, all our gurus, the practitioners, their hair um, is a relics, because it carry the consecrated power of healing. You see, when you have that, you see. So therefore, I remember last time my late gurus, one robe, um, until the robe is like huge. The yellow robe is a huge, like this, huge, but cut into very small pieces. Still not enough, to especially those from India, like Ladakh, from Tibet, from Himalayas. They know that the person's realizations and practices, and just even tiny one, and they understand, they heard of these benefits from generations, from the master to master. So they are deeply educated in that, even though many of them may be illiterate, but as far as concerned with the teaching they receive, through words, so they understand these values, you see. So like that. So not only to the lamas, now yourself. Now here the point is, yourself become that kind of benefit, so that you can really bring immense of benefit serving to others. Okay, so now we go through the sadhana. So I will recite slowly and try to go according with the meditation. Okay, so take a moment to adjust your sitting. Sit comfortably. And those of you able to sit in cross-legged, that would be wonderful. Otherwise, whichever way that you are sitting, that would be fine. So, so now just glim reminder that you heard of all these benefits in relation to medicine Buddha. So you're very much, one-pointed heart with full conviction in the medicine Buddha's ability. Sincere heart of refuge in Guru Medicine Buddha. Then absolutely aspire to bring healing to yourself and your family members and rest of the sentient being, and especially those who are desperately right very now asking for this prayer support. For that, then you're going to start, this practice. So now the visualization. About 4 inches above the crown of your head is the lotus flower. So just above 4 inches, your crown, there's a lotus flower, which is beautiful, 8-petal lotus. You can understand the lotus is pervaded, entire existence. It's so huge, but at the same time, no need to expand your head, that big, or feel that heavy, because it is an enlightened quality. So therefore, it prevails entirety, but at the same time, can hold on to, where you are in your position is. But it's so beautiful, 8-petal lotus. Can be white, pinkish color, reddish color, or bluish color, whatever color comes in your way, have a very vivid idea of that. Now, in the center of the lotus is a white moon disk. Seated on the moon disk is my root guru, the Dharmakaya, essence of all the Buddhas, in the form of medicine Buddha. So right in the center of the lotus, you feel there's a huge, bright, but soothing, soothing sensation. But it's very bright. It kind of completely dispels entirety of darkness. Then right in the center of that, there's a medicine Buddha, which all of you are very familiar, and the lapis lazuli color. So you visualize. So I will not go through the description of medicine Buddha, but you just visualize first, visualize. So yeah, you visualize exactly there. Some of you may not be familiar with the medicine Buddha's image, then just simply feel the completeness of the medicine Buddha right there. Who is essence of your root guru, oneness with the Dharmakaya. So your guru, medicine Buddha, is in oneness. So your guru, root guru, can be Kyabje Lama Sopa Rinpoche or any of your guru, arise in the form of medicine Buddha's image. So that guru, medicine Buddha, he is blue in color, and his body radiant blue lights. Now you feel infinite blue light rays come out. That pervades entire your body, also pervades entire other sentient beings. His right hand in the mudra of grounding sublime realization. Rest on his right knee and hold the stems of the arura plant between thumb and first finger. So like this, but it is resting. It is resting on the right knee. So you visualize it's a huge, it's like Mount Meru, kind of unimaginable kind of size of plant. That is the arura plant, which carry all the healing component. There's no one disease, there's no one obstacle that cannot be cured by relating to this plant. So you understand that. His left hand is in the mudra of concentration and hold a lapis lazuli bowl filled with nectar. So in this kind of mudra, by holding a begging bowl, resting on the lap, and filled with infinite nectar. So the begging bowl, you understand, pervades in entire universe, like can contain the nectar, inconceivable, more than the water of the ocean that we have in this universe. That much of abundance of nectar that carries in that the begging bowl, that which is actualized from lapis lazuli. The lapis lazuli, the nature of the stone itself has a healing power, healing component. And then the nectar carry the medicine, the supreme medicine of the nectar, that again, there's not even a one single sickness and obstacle that cannot be cured by tasting that nectar. Then the medicine Buddha himself, it's a huge, it's absolute giant. That entire universe is completely filled with it. Then every being, every numberless sentient being, including of those people who uh, directly dedicating with this practice, all are completely kind of touched by the medicine Buddha's holy body. It's kind of they are sitting together and they're touching all their limbs together like that. He is seated in the full Vajra position and is wearing 3 red colored robes of monk. So 3 red colored robes of monk. So there are two yellow Dharma robes, then the internal, the monk's robes that we wear, all these 3 are called the monk's robes. So you can visualize, you can visualize when the lamas, when they conduct the teaching, then they wear these 3 sangha robes. So you can understand the medicine Buddha dresses like that. Then you understand he has all the sign and qualities of the Buddha, all the omniscient qualities, such as the qualities of 6 perfection, qualities of the 10 perfections, qualities of the 5 concentrations, qualities of the 5 wisdoms, the qualities of the perfected blessing, perfected prayers, perfected wisdom, perfected altruism. Because of that, then whatever way we relate to this medicine Buddha, we receive the benefit of healing. So you have this strong, full convicted understanding. You just confirm to yourself, yes, it is. Now I saw it. Now I really feel it. I understood. That kind of conviction you have established in your heart. Okay, so then now take refuge in generating bodhicitta. So put your palm together at the prostration uh, mudra. Then reflect on the meaning. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfection, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. Then, for immeasurable thought, meditate accordingly. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the happiness that is without suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from both attachment and hatred, holding someone close and others distant. You express that I really mean it, this four immeasurable thought. I really mean it, and try to feel it from depth of your heart that I really mean it like that. Now, cultivating special bodhicitta, meditate accordingly. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will quickly, very quickly, attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. So here, very important to have the two aspirational mind. First one is, I must, I will by myself alone. I'm going to do definitely, bringing entire numberless sentient beings free from entire oceans of suffering and its causes, and abide them in the state of full enlightenment. So that's the first aspiration. I must, bring entire numberless sentient beings to enlightenment. Then the second is, for that reason, I must achieve Buddhahood. Because understanding at this stage, we are no different than the other sentient beings, who is very much like in helpless. We don't have all the ability to benefit others. So when you achieve Buddhahood, then you have in better position, So therefore, I must achieve Buddhahood for that. So try to refresh this true attitude in your heart. So when you generate this true attitude strongly and entire your heart filled with this true attitude, even though you have not realized the spontaneous bodhicitta and enter into Mayani path, the actual five path yet, but whatever amount, even it can be just one moment of having fully alive of this true attitude, you actualize bodhicitta, and that very moment, or as long as that attitude lasts, you are no different than Bodhisattva. You are Bodhisattva. You see, it can be you are Bodhisattva for one moment, for 1 hour, one day, as much as how long you keep that attitude alive, pervades in entire your thought, sincerely from depth of your heart, that moment, the amount of Bodhisattva accumulated merit, you equally accumulate that amount of merit. Amount of Bodhisattva's effectiveness in purifying and healing, negativities, you carry that power, that much power to heal and purify negativities. So, so please, with full concentration, try to have a very lively of these two attitude right now. So now we move on to the seven limb practice. As mentioned in the benefit, the power to accumulate merit and power to purify obstacles and negativities from the practice of seven limb practices. So therefore, we engage in that. So when we do this practice, uh, the limbs of offering, then you visualize, actually arrange and visualize offerings to the numberless Buddhas. Then Guru Medicine Buddha, the 8th Medicine Buddha, that you offer infinite offerings. Then when you do the limbs of confession, then you purify your own past, present, negative karma, and all the negative experiences of the future. Then also negativities and the suffering of all other sentient beings you bring into purification. Mm. Then the limbs of rejoicing. You rejoice your own merit that you have such a fortune to practice medicine Buddha, such a fortune to be useful of your life. Even in this just one session that you're able to uh, relate to all sentient beings virtually, beneficially, benefiting all sentient beings. How amazing, how great you are, to able to do that. Rejoice in that. Then you rejoice in your past, present, future merits. You rejoice in all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, gurus, all the sentient beings, merit. Or then the limbs of requests, then you request uh, Guru Shakyamuni Buddha and all the seven medicine Buddhas and all the Buddhas and deities and protectors always to remain among us, guide us, liberate us, benefit us, benefit all sentient beings, liberate all sentient beings, like that. So then the limbs of requesting, the gurus and Buddhas always, turn the wheel of Dharma, which is the only way out from the root causes of samsara, the ignorant. Only Dharma is the way out. So the gurus and the Buddhas have to turn the wheel of Dharma. So that way samsara can be end, suffering can be end. So you request that sincerely from depth of your heart. Then the limbs of dedication, then all the merits and virtues and practices, uh, entire your life, in the service of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, in the service of medicine Buddha, to bring benefit and healing to all sentient beings from entire suffering and causes. Yeah, so you meditate accordingly. Well, the words coming, when the words are read, then you just say, yes, I mean it. I'm really saying this, wanting this, expressing this, like that. I prostrate to Guru, Medicine Buddha, each and every offering, including those actually performed and those mentally transformed, I present to you. I confess all non-virtuous actions accumulated since beginningless time. I rejoice in the virtues of both ordinary and noble beings. As our guide, I request you, O Buddha, to please abide well and turn the wheel of Dharma until samsara ends. All virtues, both my own and those of others, I dedicate to the ripening of the true bodhichitta and attainment of Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Then we do the Mandala offering. Okay, so you offer the Mandala offering is one of great opportunity to accumulate extensive merit in such a simple, in the shortest way. Uh, you see, so when we accumulate, the more the merit, the more wishes of ours will be fulfilled. For both mundane wishes as well as spiritual wishes, without merit, then we are empty-handed. Okay. So the first part, you offer entire existence, uh, and especially think of your wealth, such as your home, the money, the bank balance, jewelries, uh, everything, even of those that you wish to have, those money, those home, those cars, whatever you wish to have, everything you imagine, you visualize is, uh, that there's a huge, like, kind of universe kind of size, like a container, like very much like this. You think of like that, like this kind of plate container, entire, the size is very much like entire universe. Then you actualize entire existence, and especially of those things that you wish to achieve in your life, and those you already have. Then you actualize them into a wish fulfilling jewel and the nectar. Those anything eatable, drinkable as a nectar. Those anything other than that, wish fulfilling gem, uh, infinitely like a Mount Meru, uh, offered to the all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and eight medicine Buddhas. Here eight medicine Buddhas, or each medicine Buddha receive infinite, amount of these offerings like that. Then the second one is you visualize that you're offering your own body, which is your own body and your identity, which is the most attached object of entire existence. Your body and your identity is the most attached object. So to make offering of that is the greatest offering, is the biggest offering, is the greatest charity. You see, so it accumulates much more greater merit than any other offerings when you make charity of your own body and your own identity. you see, because that really slash the miserliness. You see, that really actualize genuine generosity. Okay, so then you offer uh, your attachment, your anger, your ignorance, all the delusions, all the confusions. You also offer all the object of your anger, loved one, object of your anger, enemy, object of your attachment, loved one, and all the sentient being you offer. Okay, like that. So this is a very powerful way to uh, overcome enemies, and strengthen love and affection and harmony among all beings, starting from your family, like that. So here, of course, today I said that I will try not to use any ritual implements, but then here, those of you who have mandala, you can use them, or otherwise you can use the just a finger, hand gesture of mandala offering, or just simply put your mala or your watch or your jewelry or your phone or anything that you have in your hand like this. You can do that, or otherwise you just you visualize the gesture of mandala. This is the mandala plate that you accumulate all those, as I mentioned before, and offering as a mandala. You can do that. This ground anointed with the perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with the Mount Meru, four continents, and sun and the moon. I imagine this as a Buddha field and offer it. Uh, May all living beings enjoy this pure land. The object of my attachment, aversion, and ignorance, friends, enemies, strangers, and my body, wealth, and enjoyment, without any sense of loss, I offer these collections. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with the freedom from the three poisons. Yedam Guru Rana Mandala Kamniya Dayami. So now the prayer of request. So please, from depth of your heart, sincerely feel a very vivid, reciting of medicine Buddha on your crown as visualized before. Then, of course, medicine Buddha is pervasive in entire existence. Some are facing towards you, right in front of you. Some are facing out, facing from all directions. You just feel everywhere, every single existence, there's a medicine Buddha. Okay. I beseech you, Bhagavan Medicine Guru, whose sky-colored holy body of the lapis lazuli signifies omniscient wisdom and compassion as vast as a limitless space, please grant me your blessing. I beseech you, compassionate medicine guru, who hold in your right hand the king of medicine, uh, symbolizing your vow to help all pitiful sentient beings plagued by the 424 diseases. Please grant me your blessings. I beseech you, compassionate medicine guru, who hold in your left hand a bowl of nectar symbolizing your vow to give the glorious, undying nectar of the Dharma that eliminate the degenerations of sickness, old age, and death. Please grant me your blessings. Here you understand that medicine Buddhas have heard your requests and all very delightfully, everything uh, relate to you now and to fulfill your requests, including of his implements such as Arura plant, such as a begging bowl, the nectar, everything, entirety of medicine Buddha is linked to you now, because of you create this interdependent condition through the requests. So now you do the 7 medicine Buddhas visualization accordingly, and you simply feel and acknowledge, yes, above one medicine Buddha, there's another medicine Buddha. Above one medicine Buddha, another medicine Buddha. It's kind of stacking on each other all the way up, up to the last medicine Buddha, above your head, like that. Okay. Above the crown of Guru Medicine Buddha is a wish granting jewel, which is in essence my Guru. So before, at the very beginning, we have visualized the medicine Buddha, the lapis lazuli, the main medicine Buddha, the bluish color, remember? That who is oneness with your Guru, the essence of the Dharmakaya, remember? So this is what he's talking about. Now, above the crown of that Guru Medicine Buddha is the wish granting jewel, which is in the essence my Guru. Above that is the Buddha, delightful king of clear knowing, Wenjen Gyalbo, whose body is coral red in color, his right hand in the mudra of bestowing sublime realization, and his left hand is in the mudra of concentration. Above him is the Buddha, melodious oceans of proclaiming Dharma, Chöda Gyatsoyang, with a dark pink colored body. His right hand in the mudra of bestowing sublime realization, and his left hand is in the mudra of concentration. Above him is the Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, Nyenge Mecho, light pink in color with both hands in the mudra of concentration. Above him is the Buddha, stainless excellent gold, Sesantime, gold in color, his right hand in the mudra of expounding the Dharma, and his left hand in the mudra of concentration. Above him is the Buddha, king of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon and lotus, Rinchen Dawa, Chakpe Rabdu Jemba, Keba Siche Tayangi Jabo. Yellow in color with his right hand in the mudra of expounding the Dharma and his left hand in the mudra of concentration. Above him is the Buddha, renowned, glorious king of excellent sign, Sele Yongda, gold in color with his right hand in the mudra of expounding the Dharma and his left hand in the mudra of concentration. So, yeah, completely understand, as if like when you open your eye and you saw all these medicine Buddhas are right in front, like facing towards you. Then, as if like when you look into mirror, how you see your face, you see above you, start with the main Guru Medicine Buddha, then stacking, each of the visualized Medicine Buddha, exactly like that, and lively, is delightfully, in a very delightful way, and emanating infinite light rays, uh, and infinite flow of nectar, that comes from each of the Medicine Buddha, as well as from their implements, like such as the begging bowl, hold with the nectar, and the arura plant, emanate unexhaustible flow of nectar and infinite bright, light rays emanating to you, emanating to all the universe, all the sentient beings, and completely, you know, uh, transmit by the nectar and the light. so so with that meditation, while keeping that vivid meditation, in your heart, then we recite the name Dharani of the 7 medicine Buddhas or the 8 medicine Buddhas. Mm. So we can recite together if you have the text. So then after the 7, so each of the Dharani we recite 7 times. At the end of the 7th, then you attach the following line: may your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen upon myself and others. So then that time you understand that yourself, rest of the others, been healed, even though there's a visualization later, but you can understand that each time. Then also people or the pets to whom that you are offering this healing, you also understand, they are completely benefited from this, all medicine Buddha's vows ripen upon them like that. So during this recitation, you can put your palm together, like, 2 thumb inside your palm. Then after that, you place onto your crown, like this, or you can place onto your forehead. I think you place onto your forehead also can, whichever way. To you, Buddha, renowned, glorious King of excellent sign, fully realized the destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate and go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, renowned, glorious King of excellent sign, fully realized destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate and go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, renowned, glorious King of excellent sign, fully realized destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, having fully realized an absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. To you, Buddha, renowned, glorious King of excellent sign, fully realized, destroyer of all defilements, fully accomplished Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate to go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, renowned, glorious King of excellent sign, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, renowned, glorious King of excellent sign, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, renowned, glorious King of excellent sign, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, renowned, glorious King of excellent sign, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To you, Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with the jewel, moon and lotus, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with the jewels, moon and lotus, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized an absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate and go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with the jewel, moon and lotus, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with the jewel, moon and lotus, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with the jewel, moon and lotus, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. To you, Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with the jewel, moon and lotus, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate and go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with the jewel, moon, and lotus, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings ripen upon myself and others. To you, Buddha, stainless, excellent gold, great jewel, who accomplish all vows, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate and go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, stainless, excellent gold, great jewel, who accomplish all vows, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, stainless, steel and gold, great jewel, who accomplish all vows, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, stainless, excellent gold, great jewel, who accomplished all vows, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, stainless, excellent gold, great jewel, who accomplished all vows, fully realized the destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, stainless, excellent gold, great jewel, who accomplished all vows, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, stainless, excellent gold, great jewel, who accomplished all vows, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, stainless, excellent gold, great jewels, who accomplish all vows, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, stainless, excellent gold, great jewels, who accomplish all vows, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate to go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen upon myself and others. To you, Buddha, supreme, glorious, free from sorrow, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offering. To you, Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, supreme glorious, free from sorrow, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offering. To you, Buddha, supreme glorious, free from sorrow, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, supreme, glorious, free from sorrow, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, supreme, glorious, free from sorrow, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, supreme, glorious, free from sorrow, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha, supreme, glorious, free from sorrow, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of the all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to be benefit all sentient beings now ripen upon myself and others. To you, Buddha melted oceans or proclaim Dharma, fully realized, destroy of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate and go for refuge and make offerings. To you, Buddha melodious oceans or proclaim Dharma, fully realized, destroy of all defilements, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of the all phenomena. I prostrate and go for refuge and make offering. To you, Buddha, melodious oceans of proclaim Dharma, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of the all phenomenon. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. To you, Buddha, melodious oceans of proclaim Dharma, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, make offerings. To you, Buddha, melodious oceans of proclaim Dharma, fully realized, destroy all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, melodious oceans of proclaim Dharma, fully realized, destroy all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, melodious oceans of proclaim Dharma, fully realized, destroy all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen upon myself and others. To you, Buddha, delightful king of clear knowing, supreme wisdom or supreme wisdom and oceans of Dharma, fully realized, destroy of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, delightful king of clear knowing, supreme wisdom and oceans of Dharma, fully realized, destroy of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, delightful king of clear knowing, supreme wisdom and oceans of Dharma, fully realized, destroyer of all the defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all the phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, delightful king of the clear knowing, supreme wisdom and oceans of Dharma, fully realized, destroyer of all the defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, delightful king of clear knowing, supreme wisdom and oceans of Dharma, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all the phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, delightful king of clear knowing, supreme wisdom and oceans of Dharma, fully realized, destroyer of all the defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all the phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, delightful king of clear knowing, supreme wisdom and oceans of Dharma, fully realized, destroyer of all the defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all the phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, delightful king of clear knowing, supreme wisdom and oceans of Dharma, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realize the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To you, Buddha, medicine, Guru, King of Lapis Light, fully realized, destroyer of all the defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all the phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering to you, Buddha, medicine, Guru, King of Lapis Light, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate and go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, fully realized, destroyer of all the defilement, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. I prostrate and go for refuge, and make offerings to you, Buddha, medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light,
fully realized destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I first go for refuge and make offering to you, medicine guru, king of lapis light, fully realized destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I first go for refuge and make offerings to you, Buddha, medicine guru, king of lapis light, fully realized destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha who has fully realized absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings to you, Buddha, medicine guru, king of lapis light, fully realized, destroyer of all defilement, fully accomplished Buddha who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen upon myself and others.
Now, continue with the visualization, keeping the energy from the calling of the Dharani of the Ed Medicine Buddha, and the making offerings, and actualizing, the direct blessings, keeping that lively in our feeling now. Then visualize this. Granting your requests from the heart and body of the King of Medicine, Guru Medicine Buddha, infinite rays of white light pour down, completely filling your body from head to toe. They purify all your diseases and afflictions due to spirit and their causes, all your negative karma and mental obscurations. In the nature of light, your body becomes as clean and clear as a crystal. It's very, very important here. Uh, to completely have conviction that you are completely cleansed. All the sicknesses, causes of sicknesses, all the conditional causes, including of the spirits, everything completely cleansed. Even someone that who right now going through the pain of certain kind of wounds or any form of sicknesses, is still at this very moment, try your best to use your concentration ability to really, really feel the cleanse. Then after that, another very important is to feel, understand, and visualize that you are completely turned into clean, clear like a crystal. It's very pure, absolute, healthy, perfected, undestructible kind of life. If you are doing this to someone, then you feel this for them. You understand that entire your system is the only feeling that you have is the blissful feeling from the nectar and the light rays, the blessing that came from Medicine Buddha. That's it. Then again, the light rays pour down twice more, each time filling your body with blissful, clean, clear light, with which you observe into it. You simply visualize like a kind of waterfall of the nectar from this stack of 7 medicine Buddha, one to another, from all of them, overflow like a rapid waterfall, or rapid kind of heavy rain that falls, showering onto you and onto all sentient beings. Then feel, bliss. Then entire your cells, entire your being, including of the thoughts, every moment of your thought completely observed or transmitted by the blessings that transmitted through the light rays and nectar from Medicine Buddha. Come to understanding that there's not even a left of a name, even the merely labeled name of disease is there, sickness is there. You just completely bring into a healed. Okay, so now you understand that pure being of yourself, purified being of yourself, completely cleansed in yourself, clean, clear like crystal. In the center of that heart, in the center of your heart, that pure being of you, that heart, around the chest level. At your heart appear lotus and mundis. So you visualize right at the center of your heart. Again, there's a infinite, beautiful lotus arise from that emptiness, that blissful and emptiness, the emptiness of purifications of all your obstacles, diseases. Then the blissfulness of that void of purification and the blissful from the blessing arises at petal lotus. In the center of eight petal lotus, there's a mundis. Again, you understand, you feel kind of like, at night when you face to the moon, you feel soothing, isn't it? That kind of sensation, try to feel it. Then visualize standing at the center of the mundis. That mundis, it is a blue seed syllable hum. So you visualize right in the center of that, there's a syllable hum, blue color. Again, you can use Sanskrit, Tibetan letter, English letter, or just simply a blue light, and you label that as a syllable hum. That syllable hum, surrounded by syllable of mantra, that Tayata Om Begazi Begazi Ma Begazi Begazi Samuka Deso is kind of carved around, surround around that syllable hum, clockwise like this. Then you recite the mantra. Now when you recite the mantra, as you recite the mantra, you visualize like this. Visualize rays of light radiating out in all directions from the syllable at your heart. So now from here, you are very much like Medicine Buddha, because you are completely purified. You become capable to bring benefit to others, exactly like Medicine Buddha. Now, instead of using the visualized Medicine Buddha on top, now you are using yourself. You see, now that's from the syllable hum and the surrounding mantra. While you are reciting it, later we're going to recite the mantra. While you're reciting it, simply focus on emanating infinite light rays out. As like you are purified, now you're going to purify entire universe, purify entire other sentient beings. Then if you are doing targeted healing to someone that that they need healing, you can think of that person and heal that. Similar way, the light rays reach out to that. So you can create the light rays like a umbrella, like a light rays, or you can also make like a laser, like a light rays. If you want to heal specific area, sicknesses, places, you can also do that. In the earlier time when you are doing the visualization healing from Medicine Buddha, you can also do that. Sometimes like laser light. If you know certain part of your body got sickness, a certain cell need to be healed, then you can create the laser light to point out there also. The entire 8 medicine Buddha's light rays emerge into a one powerful light, like a laser light, directly hitting to that, let's say, the cancer cell or any wound that you need to cure. The moment it reach there, instantly like cure like that. You can do also that visualization. The light rays, light radiating out in all direction from the syllable at your heart. The light rays pervade the sentient being of all 6 realms. Through your great love, wishing them to have happiness, and through your great compassion, wishing them to be free from all suffering, they are purified of all diseases and afflictions due to spirit and their causes, and all their negative karma and mental obscurations are completely purified. So you can keep repeat that visualization while reciting the mantra. Okay, now you can do sometime to all sentient being, and sometimes you can just do the humanity. Sometimes you can do just to the animal or hell being. You can also do that. So we try to. It's already 4 o'clock, so I think for many of you taking very long time, but I think today very special. I will continue. Uh, um, Initially, I plan to, do the recitation of the short mantra maybe 7 times, but the long mantra at least. Well, I say long mantra 7 times, short mantra at least do 108 times, 1 mala. Okay. So I hope that all of you who are participating today, hope you can provide your time. It is, I think, very, very beneficial. Very beneficial for you and for your family, for the rest of the others. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. Then, if you want to heal specific person or specific dog, if dog your pets are suffering, then you can do the similar visualization from you. Especially you have a special karmic connection to that particular pet, that particular family member, that particular friends. So you're doing this healing now. After yourself get consecrated, yourself get healed, you're blessed. Now you are doing this healing to others is so powerful. You see, so like that, especially when you have karmic connection. Yeah, then also like the guru doing this practice to disciples, those to who regard, even within this group, there are maybe 1-2 people who regard me as their guru. Then guru dedicating this practice to the disciple is very, very powerful. And the disciple dedicating this to the guru, or disciple dedicating among the disciples, also very, very powerful. You see, so like especially with keeping pure samayas. Okay, and especially the samaya in relation to medicine Buddha. There's someone like who practice medicine Buddha every day. We receive medicine Buddha initiation. Uh, long time, many repeated many times of initiations, many realized gurus. Even before receiving initiation, medicine Buddha practice at least recitation of mantra is since little boy, like that, you see. And many of you are also the same case, you see. So so that is then the devotion, the faith that you have to medicine Buddha is not just 1 or 2 days. It's for 30, 40 over years. Then the faith and conviction will ever remain. You see, so these are the samaya. These are the samaya of refuge in medicine Buddha, which play a major role in the effectiveness of the healing. Okay, so when you want to heal to others, you have to practice hard. You have to do medicine Buddha retreat. You have to recite the mantra all the time, as much as possible. You have to practice all the sadhana as much as possible. Whatever way you can. Then you become more favorable in effectiveness in benefiting others. Okay. Okay, so now recite the mantra. Okay, before recite the mantra, just refresh the visualization, because just now my blah blah may distract you. So You are thereby transformed into the holy body of Guru Medicine Buddha. You are transformed as holy body. You are become now Medicine Buddha. At your heart appear lotus and mundis. Standing at the center of the mundis, it is a blue seed syllable hung, surrounded by the syllable of the mantra. Tayata Om Bekaze Bekaze Ma Bekaze Bekaze the Samukade Soha. As you recite the mantra, visualize rays of light radiating out in all directions from the syllable at your heart. The light rays pervade the sentient beings of all six realms. Through your great love, wishing them to have happiness, and through your great compassion, wishing them to be free from all suffering, they are purified of all diseases, afflictions due to spirit and their causes, all their negative karma and mental obscurations. Omo namo bhagavate beganze guru benduya babaranjaya tadagadaya harade samya sambudaya tayata om beganze maha beganze Raja Samu Gade Soha Omo Namo Bhagavate Beganze Guru Benduya Babaranjaya Tadagadaya Harahade Samyasam Budaya Dayata Omo Beganze Ma Beganze Raja Samu Gade So Omo Namo Bhagavate Beganze Guru Benduya Babaranjaya Tadagadaya Harahade Samyasam Budaya Tayata Omo Beganze Ma Beganze Randa Samungade So Omo Namo Bhagavate Beganze Guru Benduya Baba Ranjaya Dada Gadaya Harahade Samya Sambudai Tayata Omo Beganze Ma Beganze Randa Samungade So Omo Namo Bhagavate Beganze Guru Benduya Baba Ranjaya Dada Gadaya Harahade Samya Sambudaya Tayata Om Beganze Maha Beganze Ranja Samugade So Omo Namo Bhagavate Beganze Guru Benduya Baba Ranjaya Dada Gadaya Harahade Samya Sambudaya Omo Beganze Maha Beganze Ranja Samugade So Omo Namo Bhagavate Beganze Guru Benduya Baba Ranjaya Tada Gadaya Harahade Samya Sambudaya Tayata Omo Beganze Ma Beganze Raja Samungade So Omo Namo Bhagavate Beganze Guru Benduya Baba Ranjaya Tada Gadaya Harahade Samya Sambudaya Tayata Omo Beganze Ma Beganze Raja Samungade So Tayata Om 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 Beganze Ma Beganze Raja Samungade So Diadon Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Diadon Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Diadon Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Don't Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Don't Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Don't Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Zodiac Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of the Dado Becca the Becca the Ma Becca the Becca some of Dayada om begaze begaze ma begaze begaze raja samunga deso. Dayada om begaze begaze ma begaze begaze raja samunga deso. Dayada om begaze begaze ma begaze begaze raja samunga deso. So here at the end of the mantra recitation, you just um, yeah. For some people, maybe this is a bit uneasy. You can put a bit of your saliva onto your left hand palm like that. Then after that, you use the thumb and ring finger touch together like this. Or then after that, you touch the saliva in the palm. Then after that, you touched um, the what do you call the you touch here below the two nostril. Mm? So if you are ill with the contagious or other diseases, any form of disease, after reciting the mantra, put some saliva on your left palm and rub it with the tips of your right finger like this. Then place the tip of the right ring finger at the base of the right and left nostril, so which is right here, where there is a nerve called all-doing king nerves right here. Then apply the saliva wherever there is disease. So if you have any kind of pain or sicknesses, then from here, the saliva that you just took here, then you can rub. Then you can also you can take more. Then you can rub at the area that you needed to heal, like this. Okay, so after reciting the mantra, uh, best is without talking. So here I have a purpose, so I can talk. Otherwise, during the mantra recitation, not to interrupt by any conversations, not to interrupt by eating, drinking. Whatever amount of mantra you recite in one session. Then right after that, then you speed on your here. Then after that, use the mudra like that, like this, then place here. Then after that, then you apply. Let's say I want to rub here, like this. Then you understand the healing. So this particular gesture is very much uh, mm, it's a dharma treasure. It's coming from Guru Pema Sambhava. So you can find this particular practice in the shorter version of the Medicine Buddha practice, sadhana. So now, you can feel the entire, hearing the sound, entire universe is filled with the sound of the mantra. Then pervades with the energy of the mantra. Then bring, peace in the world and into the beings within that world. Completely pacified, imbalance elements like fire, water, etc., outer elements, so that can heal the natural disaster. Then feel that is harmonized, internal elements, then the subtle elements, so that you and the world, you and the rest of the being completely bringing into bliss and pacification. And here, right here, you feel a sense of great joy, great bliss, great joy, great satisfaction that you're able to, abide all sentient beings into the state of medicine Buddha, where there is no more suffering and it is causes. You just have understand that and try to have as stronger as possible. Okay. So think like all sentient beings are transformed into the aspect of medicine Buddha Guru. Understand like that. And think how wonderful that I am now able to lead all sentient beings into medicine Buddha enlightenment. You see. So here, meditate here. Feel joy. Rejoice. You feel my life being so meaningful. In just this one session, I able to, liberate all sentient beings, conditioned to liberate all sentient beings to the state of medicine Buddha. Ultimately, even in the relative truth, even though the sentient beings are still experiencing the past definite karmic result of samsara, but you're able to create a condition, you're able to plant the seed for all sentient beings to find way out from the entire samsara. So to be able to have this opportunity, what can be more meaningful than that? It's very much like you strike entire universe as your wealth. Like much more meaningful much more fulfilling than you receive Mount Meru kind of size of diamond as a gift. Entire humans' wealth, receive as a gift, much more than that you're able to receive for yourself, the merit that you accumulate from this practice, and the benefit that you're able to offer to the rest of the others. The benefit that you just offer through this meditation is far more greater than that you give in Mount Meru kind of size of diamond to each and every single sentient being, like that. So how fortunate, how wonderful. Each and every one of us, feel so fortunate to have this merit, to be able to achieve this. Truly blessed. So keeping that thinking in the heart with full of joy, then now you do this meditation. The Guru Medicine Buddha melt into light and observe into your heart. So now the most top Medicine Buddha, one by one, dissolve into the next, then dissolve into the final last medicine, lapis lazuli, medicine Guru, who is inseparable from your Guru. That also melt into light, and that observe, observe from your crown, or just instantly, just descend into your heart, and be inseparable from your heart. So from that onward, you and your mind, your body, your speech, and Medicine Buddha's mind and body, speech, all become inseparable, all become oneness. So you meditate like this. Your mind become completely one with the Dharmakaya, the essence of all the Buddha, the Medicine Buddha. Try to have this conviction without any two-minded mind, two-pointed mind, no doubt at all, as we have read in the teaching before. Cannot have this two-pointed mind. Just accept it that I become Medicine Buddha. My body, speech, and mind is oneness with Medicine Buddha. From now on, my body, speech, and mind carry the healing power like how Medicine Buddha actually carries. You see, so from now on, whatever thought arises is Medicine Buddha's thought. Whatever speech that you pronounce, or Medicine Buddha's mantra, whatever physical activities that you perform, all are Medicine Buddha's benefit, Medicine Buddha's act. To keep that. So that is the samaya, that is the blessing that you carry from now on, from the impact of this practice. So each time you repeat the practice, you strengthen, this pure view or the divine pride. So from now on, whenever you see into mirror, you see your image as usual, but you don't see as ordinary yourself. You start to understand the Medicine Buddha emanate in this look. So when you wear the cloth, it's not like ordinary person, you wearing the cloth. The emanation of Medicine Buddha in this form, wearing these dresses, wearing these ornaments. So emanation of Medicine Buddha, this person, as a Tenzin Zopa, going to meet someone, have coffee. Emanation of Guru Medicine Buddha, Tenzin Zopa going to, write message, email, or talk on the phone. The emanation of Medicine Buddha, me going to drink a nectar, not a water, going to drink a nectar, not a coffee, the nectar coffee, nectar label on coffee, like that, or whatever you drink, hot water. Then whatever food you eat, then medicine Buddha is consuming the nectar, then the benefit out of it, the overflowing nectar, as mentioned before, from the medicine Buddha, you share with the rest of the other sentient being. The merit you share with the rest of the sentient being. You share the energy with the rest of the sentient being, starting from the person to whom that you are liaising with through your body, speech, and mind. You see, so if we're able to live a life like that, how beneficial, the healing that you provide, blessing that provide to your pets, to your partner, to your children, parents, friends, unbelievable. You see, like that. Okay. Now we do dedication. Due to this merit, may I complete the oceans-like actions of the sons of the victorious one. May I become the holy saver, refuge, and helper for all sentient beings who have repeatedly been kind to me in the past lives. By the virtues received from attempting this practice, may all beings who see, hear, touch, or remember me, even those who merely say my name, in that very moment be released from their miseries and experience happiness forever. As all sentient beings, infinite as a space, are encompassed by the Guru Medicine Buddha's compassion, may I too become the guide for sentient beings existing without all 10 directions of the universe. Because of this virtue, may I quickly become Guru Medicine Buddha and lead each and every sentient beings into his enlightenment realm. You see, so ultimately, in ultimate nature, you literally become Guru Medicine Buddha, oneness. You see, but relatively, we are still, as mentioned before, we are still clearing up, paying, the clearing up our past definite karmic result, through this contaminated body of samsara. Yeah, you see, but that, therefore, this last dedication, because of this virtue, may I quickly become Guru Medicine Buddha. Some may say that just now we understand that you become Medicine Buddha, but now you are dedicating again, may I become Medicine Buddha. So there's no contradictory in that. Ultimately, you are one taste with Medicine Buddha. Relatively, you just created an unbelievable, great amount of causes to actualize Medicine Buddha. So therefore, you're making this prayer like that. Okay. Yeah. So may we be as a wish-fulfilling jewel, the healing lapis lazuli, medicinal wish-granting jewel, or wish-granting medicine, healer to all sentient beings. Yeah. Thank you very much. So I will conclude here. So thank you so much for everyone for your patience. So today I think, almost 2.5 to 3 hours that you have dedicated your time, but I think so meaningful. So from now on, you can use the sadhana, and the sadhana itself is very short, and you can conduct this practice within 5 minutes, or even within a few minutes like that. You see, so so it'd be so meaningful. So thank you very, very much for everybody, and take good care of yourself and take good care of each other. Thank you. Bye bye.